Hi, I'm Lisa Blanchard. Today we're going to look at my body. I'm going to reveal and show you guys the scar on my arm, the issues I'm dealing with my body, the work I've done already, what more I'm having done, and talk about what it's like to be in my bathroom, which is where we are. We're in my bathroom right now. It sounds like a crazy thing. However, what is true about it is many times this room feels like a horrible place. This is the place where I look at my face and see imperfections. This is the place where I look at my body and feel unsatisfied. This is the place where the scale resides. And I know a lot of that's between my ears, but it still feels pretty real. So, yeah, bathroom doesn't seem to always be the friend. First of all, we're going to do is we're going to look at my arm, my scar on my arm, which actually, it's over 40 years old. So it's lightened a lot over the years. It still kind of is, you can see it's darker and it's kind of got this weird kind of T shape. And down here, you can see that the arm is like it's kind of bumpy and misshapen. And also, just the weight up and down. For some reason, I really carry a lot of weight in this arm, and the skin is just sagging. You can see here, there's kind of like this little divot thing. And, wow, I can't believe I'm showing anybody my arms. I never show anyone my arms. It's just not something I do. I carry a lot of weight and all of this kind of extra skin. And actually, as I grab this like this, it's actually sore. Even after 40 years, there's bumps and it sometimes feels like there's like gravel in there and it just hangs there. You can actually like shake it. Thing is that a lot of the weight I carry in both my arms. This arm also has all this excess skin from gaining weight and losing weight and just the way my body carries the weight, and it just sort of sags. When I have my surgery, they're actually going to remove all this scar tissue and this damage in there, and they're going to tighten it. Thing is I can't have just one arm done. Well, I guess I could, but I'd be lopsided. That would be a whole other body issue. We're actually going to do both arms at the same time. And even though this one has the scarring on it, this one looks bigger. And that's partially because there's been a lot of skin and stuff removed from this one. Also, things about my body that I haven't told you guys in the previous video is that I am a mother. I mentioned that. And I have twins. I had twins when I was very young. And as a result of my twins, my second child was breech, and I ended up with hernia on my body. And for a long time, I had this hernia right here that actually kind of stuck out like this. So it made me look like I was, I don't know, like 6 or 7 months pregnant all the time. And it made it really difficult for me to find pants or clothes that fit me also. So I was like struggling to get things to fit me on the top, struggling to get things to fit me on the bottom. Earlier this year on Valentine's Day, my Valentine's Day present to myself, I had my hernia repaired and I had a tummy tuck. I had a belly skirt from carrying 12 pounds of twins and constant up and down weight loss over my lifetime. And so I had this place of skin that just sort of hung and just was really shameful to me. And so what I did is I went ahead and I took on this journey. I've been on this journey for a while. I mentioned that to you guys in the last video. And as I've been on this journey, where I started was to get rid of the hernia, to actually have it repaired after my boys are 33. It's had it for 33 years. After 33 years to get the hernia finally repaired and to, at the same time, get the extra skin removed. So I do have some scarring on my body. from that surgery, and it's getting better with time. Um, and it's kind of in a place where really nobody's gonna see except for me or an intimate partner. What I'm clear about is that surgery alone is not going to be the solution. I mean, I could spend all this money and go through all this pain and this grief and still not have an okay body image. It has to be a whole body, mind, soul process. It has to be a journey. And so that's the possibility I'm creating. I'm creating a possibility where I feel beautiful in my body, that I feel okay in my skin, that I help people to realize that we're not alone. Many of us have body issues. And it's not something we necessarily look, we can't look at somebody and say, oh, they have body issues, right? We don't know, and we don't talk about it. I certainly don't go up to a stranger and say, hey, my name is Lisa and I have body issues. What about you? It doesn't look like that. It doesn't work like that. I want to learn to love myself, to be okay in my skin, to not hide myself emotionally, hide myself with clothing, and be really isolated and alone with all this. That's not who I am. Who I am is love and beauty. And that's what this journey is seeking and discovering. Showed you guys my scar, and it's kind of silly looking at it. It feels like the most horrible thing on my body, most horrible thing. And looking in this picture, it just doesn't seem so big. Maybe it's really a great example of how our mind can really make things vivid and big and large. So there we go. I've shown you my body. I've shown you some of my existing scars and the damage that has been done through surgeries as a child and yo-yo weight gain and loss and beautiful set of twin boys. It's been kind of nerve-wracking to show it to you because I have so much energy and feelings behind it. I'm just afraid people are going to look at me and just be disgusted. And you know what? The hardest person on me is always me. And so with this project, I'm creating a possibility of living a life that is free of this, that inspires other people to join me in changing, and is courageous in the process. And so I'm in my bathroom showing you guys, letting it all hang out, and hopefully somebody else can relate. Thanks.